What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and I'm back in the building. And this time I'm back with a recap of the last couple of episodes of Your Husband is Cheating on Us. I want to combine them and just catch up on what's been happening. So far, JD has fired Jermaine. Jermaine's ass actually should have been fired. JD, I don't know what the fuck took you so long. Why the fuck you wait till this motherfucker learn his lines to fire him? But he had kept getting smart with JD, and when it was time to rehearse, this motherfucker talking about going on a cigarette break. You can't do that with your boss. You can't do it in the theater circuit. You can't do it at McDonald's. I don't even know why he tried that. JD, I felt like you was fucked up when you had all of them learn like a totally new script a couple of weeks before showtime. Who does that? Unprofessional, in my opinion. You need to get rid of them motherfucking daughters, because I saw one of them is gonna call Deatra a fat ass. I didn't appreciate that shit. They need to learn to be fucking professional. Matter of fact, if they were my daughters, they wouldn't be working with me. Because I feel like they don't have like common sense. They don't know how to talk to an adult. Nobody of a particular age is ever going to let some young ass 19-year-old talk to them any kind of way. So you need to get them bitches off of this show, off of the payroll, get them out. I like what not Jermaine, what JD has said to Jermaine. He was letting him know that he's talented, but he also feels that Jermaine is very arrogant. And, he just says whatever he wants. And, he was just, remember, wanting to smoke the cigarette whenever he wanted, didn't want to rehearse. They showed several times, Jermaine, that Deatra would try to get you to run lines. I think the white girl, I forgot her name, Kristen or something, I'm not sure. But they tried to get you to fucking run lines. Tondy, Leah, all of them collectively would try to run lines with you, Jermaine. And your ass, you just, no, I don't want to do it, no, So, yeah, you had to go. I was shocked, though, that he fired you when he did. I still cannot. JD, you ain't shit for that, because, look, normally I see this shit, how it's going to play out, but I didn't know that shit was going to play out like that. Anyways, Jermaine's replacement is Tony Terry. When I'm with you. I love that motherfucking song. My mother used to play that when I was growing up. I love that song. It's so pretty. Tony Terry, he's been in the music business for a lot of years, and, he's been doing the play. So everybody on the cast, I believe, with the exception of the white girl, I'm thinking has worked with him, knows his work ethic, knows, how he gets down. And I'm just like, whoever you bring in, JD, they got to be a hell of a motherfucker, because we had the last couple of weeks, you can't be getting just anybody, but Tony Terry seemed like he's your guy. Okay, something I want to briefly talk about, you guys. I'm going to be skipping around. But anyways, on the episode before the last, there was some drama with Kristen, JD. Basically it was between those two, because JD had made a comment about him bringing Tony Terry in, and he's like, I got Genuine back, I got Tony Terry, and now I finally got some names, to put up on the marquee. And JD, I did feel like that was shady. I did, and it was an egotistical comment. It may be true. It may be very well true that Genuine and Tony Terry and Deatra, they've been doing this for a long time, and, they are very popular in the industry. However, I don't feel like you need to put anybody down. It was a dig at Jermaine, and we know that I am not a fan of Jermaine's, all like that. But I don't feel like you needed to make that comment, and then it's not even just about you making a dig at Jermaine. What about, Tondy and Leah, and I don't even fucking like Tondy. I'm gonna get to that bitch. Ooh, I can't wait to get to her motherfucking part. But I don't like when people do that. I just feel like it's rude. You as the director, you need to be professional. You guys, I've did a couple of plays. I used to be in a group. And, we would do drill, dance, and, different acting skits. And then I've actually did, a couple of plays as well. So I'm familiar with this. But yeah, you run across a lot of unprofessional people, and he didn't need to make that comment. Oh, something else I want to mention. Them motherfucking daughters. Well, we the one that hired him. Shut your motherfucking ass up. Is somebody gonna smack these little bitches? Is somebody gonna smack them? Because I sure enough would. Shut the hell up. Kristen has every right to have an opinion about what she didn't like what your dad said. She's a grown woman, and you sitting up here, and I think this wasn't the only time that they did that, you guys, where Kristen or somebody has an opinion, they don't agree with it, here they come chiming their young asses in. Y'all better shut your fucking mouths. Jermaine, let me say a few things to you. If you are to do another Chitlin circuit, play again, whatever you want to call it, you need to be more professional. You need to know your lines. You don't need to be getting smart with the director. The director say, meet my ass downstairs, upstairs, outside. You need to be getting up and doing it as quick as possible. Don't nobody want to hear your mouth about you tired or this too much and all this shit. You just need to be professional. Because if you act the way you did with JD, I don't see you making it in the business all like that. I don't see nobody hiring you. And JD, what the hell you talking about? Oh, I would hire him later. I wish I would. If I got to fire you once, you ain't getting hired no more. I wish I would let you waste my time a second time. Y'all, I'm over here looking at Tony Terry. I'm over here looking at Tony Terry. My bad. This damn people want to call me while I'm damn filming. I need to start putting this shit on Do Not Disturb. Anyways, he's not all that cute. He look like he may be good in bed though, But he ain't all that cute in the face. Body aight. He aight. But I don't know. He wasn't giving me... Did he used to look a little different? Maybe he was younger when he was... When I'm with you. When he was doing all that. Maybe he was... I'm going to look up some of your pictures. Because I thought you was a little bit cuter. A little bit friendlier in the face, Tony. But, yeah. Tondy, let me say this about you. I'm going to say something positive right now. Because I'm about to let your motherfucking ass have it. I like that big hair on you, bitch. That big hair that you be wearing that shit. You make me want to get me a little big curly fro. You look good like that. But I will be getting to your ass. Just give me 1 minute. All I just want to do, you guys, is just lay in the bed and sing, when I'm with you, the sun shines my way. Ooh. Girl, you need to work on them struggle vocals. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm almost done with talking about, I'm not going to go scene by scene. I haven't been doing that. I just want to talk about some main points. Okay, so the photo shoot. They end up doing a photo shoot to promote the play. And of course, that damn Tondy is all on Genuine. And, and Tondy, I don't like you. I think you're very attractive. But bitch, I don't like you. You're a hater. I actually like Deatra. I don't know if I think I could put up with Deatra even if I had to work with her. I don't see Deatra as a mean-spirited person at all. She's flawed. She got a big personality. But if you've been doing plays and worked in the acting field in any capacity, you have to deal with some pretty huge personalities. It's just what comes with the job, actually. And a lot of people may say, well, a lot of people, they ain't all that famous, they ain't been on Broadway. She used to work with fucking Tyler Perry, so she got a fucking ego, and it is what it is. She been doing this shit for a while. You give props, she could sing her ass off. She had a few songs back in the day. So I like Deatra, I really do. I like Leah as well. I did not like Leah at first because Leah and Tondy was on some mean girl shit with Deatra. Yes, Deatra was doing a little dumb shit, throwing food out and, a couple of things that they said that she did, like when Tondy began arguing with the one girl that was watching the rehearsal. I didn't like that, and they got mad at Deatra because Deatra stayed in rehearsal, and they all got up and left, and they all, began giving Deatra the silent treatment and shit. I didn't like that. Childish as fuck. You do not treat people like that. You don't treat people like that. People is talking to you. You sitting up here giving them the silent treatment. She would ask people, y'all want to go over lines? Nah, that bitch ain't loyal. And this was Leah at the time, Tondy, and Jermaine. They was just... I'm so glad Jermaine is out of the house now that I think about it, because Leah, you done stepped your ass up. I've been watching you. You done stepped up on your grown woman. And from one woman to another woman, I respect you for that. Because that takes a lot. You done been through a lot of shit with Deatra. I understand that. Because if I done been through a lot of shit with a bitch, that bitch may trigger me in a way too. So I understand that. I was irritated watching some of the shit play out because I felt like it was never between you and Deatra. It seemed like Tondy was in the middle. Jermaine was mixing shit up too. So that's how I feel about that. I didn't like it when it was a gang up. But if you had issues with Deatra, I understand because, y'all share the same child's father. I understand shit like that. I get that. Deatra isn't always perfect or say the right thing. She got her faults. She do. But like I said, she's still likable. She's not a mean-spirited person if you really watch how she moves and plays her hand. Not mean at all. There's some mean bitches out in the world, you guys. Tondy is one of them. Tondy, I wanted to drag you by your motherfucking wig. You kept on... First off, this is what you was doing. And you did this a couple of episodes. I don't have that much time, but I'm going to get to it. You saw Deatra and Leah come a long way. And yes, Leah is your friend. That's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with being somebody's friend. You were serving me Malaysia off Basketball Wives, her and Brandy's type friendship, where another bitch better not even talk to your friend. And, it's kind of like your friend isn't able to handle her own fucking battles. I don't like friends like that. Because when it gets single white female-ish like that, you overstepping your motherfucking boundaries. Leah is a grown-ass woman, Tondy. She don't need you fighting her fucking battles. She don't need you to keep putting this suspicious shit in her ear about Deatra and what Deatra did. She sat up there and told you, listen, I know we got a job to do. I know she full of shit and she do what she do, but it's not going to stop me. And I love Leah for that. I believe that. Leah is very mature. Very. She understands things. I like when she was talking to Kristen, and Kristen felt how she felt about JD making that comment about Jermaine and, having big names on the marquee. She talked to Kristen in such a professional way, like, listen, you can feel how you feel, but address it differently. I like people like that because to me that's genuine, and when you're genuine, you really care. The shit you're doing with Deatra is oh, I'm just so upset with her, and I don't like what she doing, and you gotta watch out for her. And okay, so let's get off into how it started. First off, Tondy, you were rude. You were very motherfucking rude. You talking about, oh, I don't want to hear about 1985 because Deatra was talking about, the performance she used to do back in the day and this, that, and the third. I don't want to hear about that old ass shit. That's of yesteryear. She actually walks out and slams the door. How is that necessary, bitch? That's not necessary to treat that woman like that. I don't like how she looks at Deatra. She looks at Deatra like she's so much better than her. Leah feels completely in the middle. Leah is the one that should, emphasis on should, have a problem with Deatra. She don't have a fucking problem. She sees her for who she is. They both are in the same fucking business. They have a job to do. They share the same child's father. At the end of the day, it just comes down to being human, treating people like human beings. Tondy, the way you treated Deatra, I could have beat your ass for Deatra. Like I said, you guys, Deatra is not a mean-spirited person. If she was, she would have beat that bitch ass. And that bitch deserved her ass to be beat. I don't like bitches like that. That whole, oh, I'm better than you, and I don't want to hear about that, and oh, this, and oh, I don't like that. I understand what Leah did. Leah tried to have a conversation with Deatra about, you know what, I'm going to just go ahead, get something to eat with her. She hasn't eaten yet. She's trying to pretty much, be on the side of her friend because Tondy is really her friend. I get that. But at the same time, why does Deatra have to eat alone? Be inclusive. Why are you leaving people out, Tondy? And then I like what Leah said to you, Tondy. She said, well, we've had our moments in the house where I felt like she was disrespectful, but after we had that talk and about the kids and, she hasn't really came at me in a disrespectful way. So, I let my guard down and now it's cool. And then she even told Deatra, we got our relationship. I like all of that because that's a grown woman just laying it out as it is. Not, oh, well, don't trust her. Oh, well, I don't want to hear this yesteryear day shit. And, oh, my God. I could have grabbed that bitch by that fucking afro. Pretty afro. Stupid bitch. Stupid. Acting like that. And you got a fucking senior in high school and you acting like that. You don't treat people. That shit go come back to you, Tondy, of leaving people out and acting like you so much fucking better. You ain't nothing but a fucking groupie for Genuine, bitch. And to be honest with you, you aight. You attractive, I give you that. I don't know if you attractive enough for Genuine. How about that, bitch? Because I didn't like how you did my girl Deatra. So Leah tells Deatra, well, Tondy is just being protective of me because, she's seen what I've been through with you. You didn't have to say that, Leah. That bitch is being overly protective. Tondy, you are not Leah's mother and you don't tell her who to hang out with and what to do, what to wear, who to talk to. Mind your fucking business. I have an issue with people, you guys, that see some shit is going positive. See two people that have had an issue together, laughing with each other, actually being positive, but they got an issue with that. But as soon as it's chaos, they cool with that. As soon as these people are arguing, be of peace. And if you see these women are getting along, join in. Why the fuck would you, oh, that's fake, and I don't want to be around her, and you just want your friend all to yourself, you old elementary ass bitch. Deatra, you ain't shit, bitch. That fucking Deatra a fool. Now, Deatra, let me tell you where you were wrong, baby, because I gotta tell you where you were wrong. Tondy and Leah, they headed out the door. And Deatra, you sitting up here mumbling, telling us, yeah, I'm going to have to tell Diamond about, don't bring the kids into it, Deatra. Don't bring the kids. If you go tell Diamond, just let that be between you and Diamond. You ain't got to make no announcement. Because that right there, Deatra, is what really set Tondy off. And she felt like you was being petty. But even though you was wrong, Deatra, I'm going to let that slide and say this shit is more on Tondy. Because Tondy, if you wouldn't have behaved like that, Deatra wouldn't have felt a need to get petty with your ass. But yeah, and Tondy, I don't think you wanted with Deatra. You was back and forth. I'm about to beat her ass. About to fuck her up. Fuck that bitch. And Leah had to drag her out there so they can get on with their day. And then Tondy told me, oh, well, I'm just mad. I let her get me out of character. You didn't let her get you out of character. That is your character. It came out. You a jealous ass bitch. You're possessive of your friends. They don't belong to you, bitch. How that woman chooses to deal with another woman has nothing to do with you. Both of those women share a child's father. Okay? They're pretty much family. And you trying to break up you feel that it's fake because they're getting along and they're choosing not to be petty and not to be, ignorant about this shit. Like, come on. Behavior reflects intentions. And your intentions was to break them up. Cause you sit up here talking about Deatra is bringing up yesteryear, but shit, you want shit between them to be like it was yesteryear. People have to move forward and be cordial and work together. And they were doing that and you ruined it. You ruined it. But that is all I have to say, you guys, on Your Husband is Cheating on Us. I really like this show. It's very entertaining. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It is your girl, Brand New, and I'm out.